Hi everyone, I'm Coach Jamina Ponte and this is Project Wallball, a small internet show produced by FlyingGeese.ca to provide free online lacrosse lessons for women's lacrosse players. On today's episode of Project Wallball, we've got Jessica Edens, 2009 OUA Defensive MVP, interviewing young Kendra Shepard, an up-and-coming phenom from Toronto. Kendra will be teaching us a stick trick. We've also got the news, the OWL news, of course. And last but not least, I will be teaching a wall ball lesson. And that's all. So I hope you enjoy the show, and I hope you tune in regularly. And have a great summer. And see you on the field. With Kendra Shepard, U15 OWL extraordinaire, and she's going to show us some stick tricks today. But first, let's get to know her. Kendra, how long have you been playing lacrosse?
For 6 years.
And what are you most excited about this summer?
Well, with Team Edge, we're going down to Jersey Shore for a tournament, and we're going to get a surf lesson.
It's pretty awesome. So, where do you learn most of your stick tricks? How do you learn these?
Well, I just go on YouTube and women's lacrosse websites and look for sticks I think I can do, and then I practice in my backyard for a long time.
Has anyone ever shown you? Have you taught anyone tricks?
I've been shown a few tricks by Christian Chalman, who's right now on Team USA and went to Northwestern, and I've taught a trick to Lindsay Monday, who is the assistant coach of Northwestern Wildcats.
It's pretty amazing. So let's see some stick tricks.
This is a motorcycle. And basically what you're doing is you're putting your one hand out to hold your stick to keep it stable, and then you're using your other hand and you're flicking your wrist and you're pushing it over your head and then catching it with your other hand. So it looks like this.
I'm here with Pat Bolland, Director of Competitions for the OWL. Pat Bolland, how do you feel about the competition this year?
We've added a lot of teams this year at all the age levels, so I think that the competition will be interesting. Some of the new teams coming in at the lower levels will have their chores in front of them, but that's in part why we created tiering a few years back, so that young teams could come in and get a start.
That's very true. And how do you feel Team Canada players not playing in the league this year? How will that affect everything?
Well, that takes out 25, 35 of your best players out of the league, and it allows for other people to fill in those spots. So overall, it'll be good for the development of the league.
Very true. And who are your favorites for this year's season for the different age groups?
My favorites are any team that tries its hardest. Now, this year, I hope it's Mississauga.
And that's it for your OWL news. Next is your wall ball workout. Hey everyone, welcome to Lesson 1 of Project Wallball. So, this whole idea, Project Wallball, came about because we wanted to be able to provide free lessons to any girl that wanted to play lacrosse. And we want to grow our sport, and we want to promote our sport, which is women's field lacrosse. Now, Wallball is a really cheap and easy way for you to become a really good lacrosse player. So I've been playing Wallball since I first started playing lacrosse, which was over 15 years ago. And it has been instrumental in my lacrosse abilities. So I'm hoping to pass it on to the younger kids that I'm now coaching, and I thought a really good way to do it was by teaching online lessons. So here you go. So today's lesson is 3 moves. The first move is called Q position. So Q position is when you have your stick right behind your body, so it's kind of between your 2 shoulders, so that you think shoulder, shoulder, ball. So you can pass from this position, you can drive from this position, you can even shoot from this position. So whenever you're in attack, you want to be in cue position. So the first move, wall ball move ever, is called the cue position pass. So you make the pass, and you go right back to cue position. The key to mastering this pass is, as a beginner, you want to watch the ball go right into the stick, and then you just want to exaggerate the give and adjust back into cue position. If you're a little bit more advanced, then you can kind of sense where the ball is going to be, but keep looking forward as you catch. Okay, so that's the cue position pass. The second move that I am going to teach today is one you probably already know. It's called the quick stick. But if you don't know what the quick stick is, the quick stick is a pass to the ball, quick give, and a pass back. Don't miss the ball. Alright. As a beginner, you just want to throw yourself a light pass, keep your eye on the ball as it hits the wall, keep your eye on the ball as it goes back into your stick. As you get a little bit more comfortable with this, you get faster. So the more advanced you are, the closer to the wall and the faster you can go. Throw it over the wall. I need to fetch another ball. Ooh, there's one. Okay, so the last move is a crossover pass, going slightly on an angle, and then catching on your weak side. Cradle, pass across, catch it on your weak side, cradle back across. Okay? Catch on the weak, cradle across. Weak. Okay, so the trick to this drill is you want to pass the ball towards the very middle of the wall, or the very middle of where you're standing. That's going to cause the ball to bounce back on a bit of an angle, so it'll come straight to your sweet spot, which is right over your left shoulder or right shoulder, depending on what side you're working on. Okay, so once you grab the ball here, you want to give a little bit, cradle back over your head, use your core as you turn. So a couple of rules for wall ball before you get started is, one, you don't have to use a fancy wall like this. You can use any wall. A brick wall will do. Local school building or local church. A lot of the parks have walls that you can play on. Rule number 2 is always go at your own pace. Okay, so don't try to do a quick stick really close up to the wall if that's not what your level is yet. And then number 3 is always work both sides. So once you're done with your right, play with your left, and vice versa. They're never the same, but they both can be good. So keep promoting our sport, tell everyone about Flying Geese Lacrosse, and tell everyone about Project Wallball. Have a good day, we'll see you on the fields.